Alright, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Insurgence, and I'm your lead Insurgence, the man with the plan, Squirrel World. So, now we're going to turn in our snowballs that we collected in No Man's Land for Nevermelt Ice. That leaves us with a few, but we need to collect a little over 40 more in order to actually get Ice Beam. So, now we're going to start the Rose Crater quest. We're going to talk to this guy up here, going towards the Rose Crater. It's going to tell us, hey, don't peek in the box, but yeah, he screwed up, dropped it into the volcano, it sunk all the way down, and he's going to task us to go get it, because yeah, that's what you do, you tell random 10-year-olds to go into a volcano. I guess we're the third augur now, so we're not just a random 10-year-old. On our way there, we see Volcanion and Heatran fighting over the magma stone, or the rights to claim it. So yeah, anyway, now that we have rock climb, we're able to go grab some extra TM. So we're going to go up here. This is going to be the TM for Giga Impact. And then we're going to continue on our merry way. There's a rare candy over there. Get into an unnecessary fight, but it's fine. You can see I'm just wiggling around looking for anything else I can find. Over here, we're going to find the Houndoomite. So that allows us to become Mega Houndoom. Another rare candy over here. A dive ball over there. A Zygarde cell, which is a new mechanic that we picked up at the end of the last episode when we got the Zygarde cube. Nothing going this way, but over here we're going to get the TM for Double Team. And then we're going to go inside the Inferno base. Here I'm going to swap to my Adamant Gardevoir with Synchronize. That's going to guarantee that we get a Adamant Groudon in a few minutes when we get there. And then yeah, we'll see more fighting going on through the base. I don't know exactly where I'm going at this point in time, but the actual way is to the right and then down the stairs, through the hallways, and then to the upper left. Yep. And now we're able to get the Magma Protection Suit. Once we have that, we're able to walk through the wall of lava. I guess it's magma since it's still inside, right? But through it into the upper mantle. So this is kind of like Journey to the Core of the Earth, or that movie The Core, where you just go deeper and deeper. So we start in the upper mantle, and then we're going to get to the deep mantle, and then eventually we'll get to the outer core. So for the best outcome, you want to drop into that far right hole. That'll get you the TM for Trick Room, which is great if you're running a Trick Room team. Then go ahead and drop down again. There'll be a rare candy here, as well as an escape rope. And then yeah, you can see I'm just kind of trying to see around here. This area, you're kind of best off going in kind of like a top left to bottom right to top right pattern. The actual exit is at the top right, which is the opposite of where you start. So just hit everywhere else except for there. There's a TM for Gyro Ball again. With our steel type TMs, especially the physical ones being locked behind post game. Very, very strange, but whatever. I don't know why there's a random Premier Ball down here. I feel they at least give you like a snooze ball or something there. But regardless. we enter a deep mantle now. And the deep mantle puzzle actually frustrated me for quite some time. In real time, I think it was like 10 minutes of me trying to figure this out. But through the magic of editing, you will see the actual solution to this puzzle very, very quickly. So what you have to do is you have to get this Manaphy statue to block off the flow of lava over there. So what I did using my logic was I said, well, instead of blocking off the flow of lava, because I didn't think about doing that, I thought about just crossing the lava by just bringing the statue over to, you, and then crossing it in the current time. Turns out they don't allow you to do that. So you must block off the flow of lava. And now you see the lava's been blocked off. The Manaphy statue's disappeared for some reason, but who cares? And then you've got a boulder puzzle, which is kind of difficult. I'm not sure if I got lucky or if it's legitimately this easy to solve it. But regardless, I get it on my first try, so we don't have to redo anything. Ultimately, the goal is to get that last boulder blocking your entrance to go upwards. As you can see there. And then once you pass this room, you'll be in the outer core. And here you're able to pick up the magma stone. Once you do so, Groudon will spawn in. And then you can choose to battle it or you can choose to run away. Obviously, it's better for you if you battle it and capture it. So, I was looking up on Smogon what the best possible nature for this would be, and I ended up going with Adamant. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones you can use. You can use a more defensive nature type stuff, but most of the movesets, the largest amount of movesets used Adamant, so that's why I went with that. So, put it to sleep, weaken it a bit, and then you're able to go ahead and throw whatever you got at it. Ultra balls or dust balls, or in my case, ancient balls. Alright. You don't have to worry about hidden power because it's a physical attacker, so you just go ahead and dip on it. Also, go ahead and use your escape rope to get up out of here because there's no other way to back out except to use your escape rope. But you're not going to be able to get out until you deal with Volcanion and Heatran. They're going to go ahead and attack you because they want that magma stone too. So if you've been waiting to outfit your Sun team, this is the quest to do so. Anyway, my genuine recommendation is to go ahead and knock out Heatran and capture Volcanion here, because you will be able to capture Heatran at level 100 later, but the same is not true for Volcanion. So go ahead, put Volcanion to sleep, and then do your best to capture it. You can capture Volcanion later, it just won't be at level 100, it'll still be at level 75. Also, we're using a timid Gardevoir if you didn't see that swap now. So that's because we want Volcanion and Heatran out also as timid nature. That's the best nature for those two. With Volcanion, we're going to have to ensure that it has hidden power grass, because that's a potential for its moveset. So this time I'm going to get lucky because this one I catch does have the potential to learn hidden power grass, but I didn't know that at this time. So you're going to see me double check later like, oh, okay, good, I got it. You have a 1 in 8 shot of getting hidden power grass, by the way. Yeah, let me read those IVs off to you real quick. Anyway, once you're done with those two Pokemon, you're able to leave. Alright, so for Volcanion, the Hidden Power Grass IVs are going to be 36, 26, 22, 18, 14, 10, 6, or 2 in both attack and special attack, or in both HP and special attack. The rest you can max out with a IV stone if you choose to use it. But anyway, you return the magma stone to that guy, and then you just saw me check my snowballs. I have 13 left, which means I need 40. We're going to get that at Holon Mountain, I believe. So we're going into, then this is optional, you don't have to do this, but I chose to do it right here, right now anyway. We're going into the Fiery Caverns. You didn't have to hit that Tesseract, by the way. That Tesseract allowed you to catch Delta, not Spheal, what's the other one called? No, it's not Spheal. The one that becomes daily. Snorunt? Yeah, Snorunt. And yeah, you can also get the Mega Stones there as well. But anyway, here's Heatran. Same thing, we want it to be timid, but we also want to catch it as a HP Ice user. So that's going to be the big deal here. We're leading off with the timid Gardevoir to guarantee that it is a timid Heatran, and then we're just going to have to get that 1-8 chance again. But instead of the IVs I said earlier, it's going to be 30, 26, 22, 18, 14, 10, 6, or 2 in attack and defense, or an HP and defense. So also 1-8 chance to get at that. So the first one you're going to see I catch, the IVs aren't correct. And then there's going to be a quick update to the one that actually has Hidden Power Ice capability. So these are the bad IVs. Those are the good IVs. You can see I got it through attack and defense. Alright. So now we've caught both of those. We're going to go ahead and escape rope out. We're going to go to Coral Town. Now remember when we beat the game, they said, hey, make sure you help those scientists out. So we're going to go do that. Now, this is something that we could have done like right after getting the second badge. But honestly, I didn't care. I was just trying to beat the game as quickly as possible. But now we have to do it because we cannot continue the mid-game of the post-game until we do this. So they're going to tell us that they have a whole bunch of escaped Pokemon from their laboratory. We're going to be like, okay, nerds, we'll help you out. And then we're going to go do it. So you're going to see a whole bunch of ancient Pokemon running around. Some Leap, some Omnite, some blah, 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 right? You see me swapping synchronizers in order to make sure I get the correct nature on all of those. It's also kind of difficult to capture them because I don't want to risk knocking them out because they're so low leveled compared to even my like freshly caught Curlias and Ralsas. This one's going to be a modest nature, obviously because of the Swift Swim. And again, you don't have to catch these things. I just choose to do it because why not? They're right in front of your face. It's easier to catch them than to breed them. In case I one day decide, hey, maybe I should try Archaeops. Okay, I already have a hasty one. And when I do these things, I always just look it up on Smogon, like what nature I should probably be running. That one's an accident. And then, yeah, just looking around a little bit more, make sure I don't miss anything. And then we'll go for Kabutops. Kabutops is going to be Adamant. Yep. Put it to sleep. Actually, it using indoor would have been clutch if I actually attacked it. Yeah, put it to sleep. Level ball. I guess I could use net ball since they're like running amok. Be like capturing them in a net. Yeah, but whatever. Alright, so once we do that, we've completed the task. Honestly, if you want to speed run this part, you can literally just catch Kabutops, and that completes the mission. But shortly after doing so, because we've already defeated the Pokemon League, in the talk to the well, it's not just defeating the Pokemon League, it's beating the Timeless. Because we already defeated the Timeless, we activate the next part of the quest, which is to go to the Holon region. So here at the train station, they're finally going to let us take this train. So Holon region has like, I think like half of the deltas in the game are Holon specific. So it's not that big of a region, but it does have a lot of bang for the buck when it comes to deltas. However, you have to figure out how to capture every single delta because they're like I think all of them have a puzzle attached to them. So there's a lot of, if you're into exploring and trying to solve puzzles, that's great for you. But for me, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just look up the how to beat the quests online. So I'm just kind of looking around. I do have notes on like specific items that I want to grab, but I don't have notes on everything. So like if it's not like a TM, I don't have notes on it. And I didn't take notes on how to catch deltas because my team's already pretty much finalized. Like the biggest change I could maybe make is adding Delta Gudra. And then, I mean, I do want to try out Delta Dragonite, but that's neither here nor there. By the way, another Zygarde cell. For those keeping score, we need to get 45 of those things. By the way, the next episode, that's going to be a Collectorama. It's literally, or it's next episode or the episode after that. It might be next episode. It might be the episode after that. It's just going to be me collecting all of the mysterious scrolls and all of the Zygarde cells that I haven't captured yet. So I do manage to pick up 3 Zygarde cells in this episode. I might have picked up the one at the top of the Dragon Ruins at the end of the last episode, and then yeah, that leaves like 40 more to find. 41 more to find. And then we still have to solve all those puzzles too. Like there's a lot. And I'm not looking forward to trying to solve the Meloetto puzzles on, like, I'm really bad at those types of puzzles, like stupendously bad at those types of puzzles. So I'm not looking forward to that. But anyway, our first actual route, if you want to call it a route. So Holon doesn't have routes, it has biomes. Our first biome in Holon is going to be the grasslands. And here we get into a surprise fight against an artist who happens to, honestly, he gets the best confusion luck, or we get the worst confusion luck, however you want to spin it. But yeah, he basically ruins my day. Like, I'm setting up Stealth Rocks against a regular trainer. Fortunately, I get the bounce on that. This Politoed is the bane of my existence. Like, his luck with Swagger is just ridiculous. Like, come on. And then he gets lucky. Now he has Parafusion with a Swagger and Bounce. Like, it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. And then, yeah, no, it's annoying. I was hoping that didn't work, but it did work. Anyway, that tree right there near the Manaphy statue has the TM for Thief. And we're going to get another TM right here by this reddish rock for U-Turn. That's great. And we're going to come back to this reddish rock just a little bit later, by the way. So the way out of this biome is to go up and to the right. Here, we'll talk to this professor again. I forgot her name already. It was like Professor something. Maple. Yeah. Keep tabs on her, Professor Maple, by the way. So this black belt is going to give us a quest to get his embarrassing stuff. So we'll go back to that area that we just came from in the grasslands next to the rock. And you can see me just looking around on the ground like, where is it? Right there. You can grab his embarrassing stuff. And then go right back to the next settlement, which is Settlement Oscar. Then you give it to him. And he'll give you the scissor, right? So now you can have Mega Scissor if you so choose. Anyway, now we go down to the next area that we need to go to, which is the desert. And you go to this plateau. Don't accidentally step in the hole in order to get the TM for Dig. And this TM is going to be useful later. And we'll get into a battle with our rival Norah here. I luckily have Lilligant out front. I didn't know I was immediately going to get into a battle with her. So, yeah, really not with something that can one-shot her Aegis Slash, which is great. She's going to send out Darmanitan, which is faster, so it's able to hit us with Earthquake. Fortunately, we survive it. I don't know if that was arranged for it or not, but we did survive. I'm leaving Flygon. I know it's a Mega Flygon. I'm hoping to get the one shot with Dazzling Gleam. However, it is faster. And not having Quiver Dance actually does help hurt Delta Lilligant a little bit here. But Delta Vespiquen is basically a hard counter to Mega Flygon, which is otherwise a very, very scary Pokemon to go up against. And then we're also going to use it to deal with Celebi here. Yep. And 2-for-1s both of her aces, the Mega Flygon and the Celebi. It's really nice. However, this Girafarig, I normally disrespect Delta Girafarig, but it actually is actually kind of scary here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it getting that nasty pot up was terrifying. But fortunately, it screws up. And we're able to knock it out. And then last Pokemon, she has this Florges. Just because I have nasty pot up, I try the Hidden Power Poison. And it's quite disappointing, I ain't gonna lie. So, yeah. So anyway, this thing has Toxic. And that annoys me because now it's able to Toxic Stall us, right? So what we're going to do, because we no longer have any... Well, I guess I do have Delta Vespiquen, but it's almost dead. So we no longer have a Steel type to just absorb the Toxic. We're going to swap in Mega Meganium. It's going to go for Toxic against that. And then it's just going to get bounced back. So now we've guaranteed one to fight. I'm going to set up for a little too long with Calm Mind here. My thought process was I didn't remember if she had another Pokemon coming in after this. So I was just like, well, just set up just in case, because I do want to get the one shot and whatever's coming in next. But ultimately, there isn't another Pokemon. So once I actually attack, this thing's just going to be, this fight's over. I do like that Meganium's low-key become my, high-key honestly become my ace. Like, my most reliable Pokemon right now is what many would consider the worst starter of all time. I really do enjoy that. I still wish it was like a normal type with ring out and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. They made a great version of Mega Meganium, like, so I'm not worried about that. I do want to play a game where Mega Meganium is a normal type with some normal type stuff, and just compare, like, especially a game with body press, because this game doesn't have body press in it. Like, yeah, I definitely want to try a fan game with a normal Mega Meganium that gets body press. That'd be freaking sick. Anyway, we're in the pyramid now. And we're just looking around trying to find the waterfall item that Norah just told us about. And here it is, the magic carpet. So now we can use waterfall. And then there's some text here. I don't know what that text wall, what the answer is. And I honestly don't care. We don't need to go any further into this pyramid right now. So after getting a phone call from Professor Maple, we're going to leave the pyramid and move forward with the story. All right, so we're going to meet Professor Maple out here. She's going to show us whatever this is. I guess this is like molten slag and destruction. Like they just had a DBZ battle. Then we just go through an entire quest line about Zygarde preventing this type of stuff from happening. By the way, sorry about the screen freeze there, but we're going to catch up. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. She says some concerning things about people not being able to stop her when she gets her hands on these legendaries, and I mean, I guess. But anyway, we fly back to Settlement Foxtrot, which is where the train is. And we take our trip back to the Holon region. And once we're back in Holon, our goal is to pick up everything that we can get using Waterfall. Not everything we can get, but just the important stuff. And the most important thing we can get now is the TM4 Roost. So that's going to be here on the far left side of the upper Samsara cave. So we're going to pick up some flotsam on the ground, and then over here we can surf. And we're going to find TM51, that's Roost. So now some of our things that weren't able to heal themselves, like Flygon, are not able to roost off damage. And next, we're going to go deeper into the right side of the cave here. We're not going to go in that middle door because that middle door has a whole nother quest, by the way. Like, we can... By the way, the end of the post game is through that middle door. So, yeah. The effective end of the post game is through that middle door. But we're not going to go through that middle door. We're going to go this way. And over here, we're able to find a couple more TMs. You're going to see me get a little turned around here. But down here in the bottom right, you have Safeguard. So that's nice if you want to protect yourself from things. And over there, you saw a glimpse of the TM that I'm eventually going to be able to get. Up here, you get an Ivy Stone for free. That's always nice. Those are extraordinarily rare items. Dust Ball. And then here on the fourth screen, see over there, that's what we're aiming for. You can get the HM for Waterfall. That's going to be it for the most part for items that we're looking for down here. There is a Zygarde cell here, by the way. Yeah. Don't forget to grab that, because coming back here is annoying. Max Ether there. And escape rope here, which is your cue to go ahead and get up out of here. And that'll be it for this episode. If you've liked it, leave a like on the video. Yeah, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Squirrel out.